Hey guys, so this is an interesting game that I played against Two Letters Show. And I've been going for some similar sort of two base all-in builds here. Like in the last couple of games we've been playing, and he's been sort of adapting, trying some different things to mix me up. And this game he goes for some raiders. I actually also end up going for raiders, but what I don't realise really in time is he's going for 2 racks. Like the Raider v Raider fight kind of goes a bit even, so I back off. Don't get the scout I was hoping for. And you can see I'm playing really greedy here. Like I don't have a tower, I'm barely producing. I'm expecting him to go 1 Raider and then essentially tech up. Fortunately for me, he sort of keeps diving in and out, in and out. Doesn't really split my attention like up into my main or anything. And does make a few little micro mistakes, so I do get to survive this early 2 racks, which does put me ahead. So that's quite nice. He tries for a little bit of cheese here. He actually goes for these towers that essentially he's going to try and kite me back into, so he's still kind of committing to this sort of 1/2 base style. You can see, if you take a look over the other side of the map, he has a second base, but he's pretty much still committing to going for this sort of racks all in. Unfortunately, I'm buying enough time, and I'm actually going for something I've done a couple of times now, which is this night, 2 base night all in. So it's got this like period of vulnerability at the start, and you can see like he's really pushing in, but right as he pushes in, unfortunately, his riders all my knights pop out. If we take a look, if we can click on one of these, they're +1/+2. That's pretty beefy, considering they start with 3 armor already. Archers are gonna struggle, because archers only have what, 5 base attack, if I remember correctly. Oh no, sorry, it's doubled up now, aren't they? So upgrades are slightly less efficient. So they're gonna have 10. So armor isn't quite as good as it used to be. But that's still a pretty fair chunk. It's 40% of their base damage that's just not gonna be there. So anyway, right out with these knights. Go for another push. Unfortunately, he's got a really nice sim city here. And you can see it's just gonna kite me back, kite me back. And with all my knights, I actually bleed out a lot of them, because I'm just fighting into this little tiny sim city. But I sort of clean up his army once again, secure my lead a bit more. I'm on some extra bases. Sneakily in the background, he has another little weird proxy racks here, and he will stick a base over here later. But you can see I'm already preparing for my 4th, and I'm just going to keep expanding throughout this game. And that was my general game plan. It was, okay, build a bunch of knights, 2 base all in. Didn't quite work, and he's gonna come in. He's gonna push in again. And I didn't actually manage to get the kill, so there's probably a lot of room there for me to reconsider how I do these attacks and how I distribute my damage. Maybe if I'd focused down this house, I could have popped in, killed him a bit earlier. You can see I'm actually going for another base up here. But I catch his army on the move out, where he doesn't have all this sim city to back into. Knights are pretty quick, but because of this long wind-up they have on their attacks, they kind of get stutter-stepped pretty badly. Fortunately though, they've got a lot of health, like a stupid amount of health, 380, and that allows you to kite back, allows you to take that kiting back and get those hits in. For some reason, this game, in-game and in the replay, lags out at this point. No idea why. Might be something to do with unit pathing, not sure. But the game is basically over here. You can see I'm backing it up with archers to sort of get the cleanup and get around the sim city. And I take him out. But it was a nice build by him to try and go for this 2 racks. And these knights, pretty interesting unit. I've been having some fun with them. So maybe that's a build you guys can try.